Happening now, supply is down and prices are up. I'm sure you've experienced it. A massive disruption in the nation's supply chain now impacting stores all across the country. It's slowing down deliveries and raising the cost of everyday items. And tonight, we're tracking the disruptions with team coverage. ABC4's Nick McGurk live in Cottonwood Heights with more on how the shortages are impacting the holiday liquor supply. But first, Washington correspondent Alexandra Limon in the nation's capital live tonight with more on the president's plan to deal with these supply chain problems. Alex.
Hi there, good evening. Well, today President Biden announced a new deal that was reached with shipping ports, labor unions, and major companies to try to ease some of the pain that consumers have been feeling because of these supply chain issues. Empty store shelves are becoming a common sight. Many of the goods Americans want are stuck on boats offshore. Senator Mike Lee blames the Biden administration for pumping too much money into the economy.
Warnings are already being raised about holiday shortages and huge price increases.
Wednesday, the White House blamed the supply shortages on the pandemic and problems with moving the goods from around the world into the United States. President Biden announced a new deal brokered with major companies, labor unions, and shipping ports.
The Port of Los Angeles announced today that it's going to begin operating 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
This follows an announcement by the Port of Long Beach to do the same, something the White House says should help speed up the process of getting goods off the ships and into stores. The president says mega retailers like Target and Walmart and companies like FedEx and UPS have also committed to work overtime.
To significantly increase the amount of goods they're moving at night.
These commitments will move more goods faster, including toys, just in case you were wondering, appliances, my kids are.
This is an effort by the Biden administration not just to try to deal with those backlogs, but also to try to get more goods into the United States ahead of the increase in demand that's expected because of the holiday season. Reporting live in Washington, Alexandra Limon.
Here in Utah, the state's Department of Alcoholic Beverage Control says that we're not immune either, warning of potential liquor shortages this holiday season. ABC4's Nick McGurk live outside a state liquor store in Cottonwood Heights. Nick, what do we need to know?
Well, you should basically shop early. That's the big message here. I mean, it's not unusual outside of a liquor store on a busy week before a holiday, the day before Thanksgiving, to see long lines. And now the idea is, could we see more rationing outside of Patron Silver, which is already 1 bottle per person per visit? Could we see potentially empty shelves, more rationing? That's the question that we brought to DABC today, because we wanted to ask about these supply chain issues that we know are really affecting every industry, as we just heard. And the reality is, anything is possible. Right now, the warehouse at Salt Lake City, it's full, but they're having some staffing issues here. They're down about 30 positions at DABC. And certainly there's a shortage on cardboard, aluminum, and glass. There are really well-documented reports out there about a truck driver shortage. And so when you look at the broad picture here, you start to realize that if you want that bottle of alcohol for that holiday toast, you might want to shop early. Anything is possible. Right now they say they definitely have what they need, but there's no crystal ball.
I always encourage people to shop early, right? That way you ensure you get what you're after, that you plan just a little bit further ahead than you might normally do to get in there and get the items you're looking for, and avoid potential long lines, avoid these potential shortages that could come up.
So that's the headline here, potential shortages. You can see the now hiring sign there on the window outside of this Cottonwood Heights state liquor store. They are down about 30 positions, as I said. There are, in some cases, warehouses that are full of supplies, but they don't have the truck drivers or the logistics to get them here. But again, we're doing okay in Utah right now. A quick Google search will tell you there are liquor shortages across the country. The message here again, if you want something, go ahead and shop early. Live in Cottonwood Heights, I'm Nick McGurk, ABC4 News.